Wagwan, greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and of course the time that you will come across this video. How is everyone? How am I? I'm good. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, just know it is my backup channel. I'm on the road to 1K subscribers, and of course I rely on you. Kindly help me get to 1K. Just subscribe, like the video, and let me know what you think about what I'm going to discuss here. So this guy called Nico Buda chose to come out and do a video. When I listened to him, what I heard were complaints. He came out to say he volunteered to work in Grandma's home as a volunteer. He never received anything in form of payment or acknowledgement from Maro. This made me question whether this guy is crazy or what exactly was he trying to pass across. By the moment he collected himself from wherever and went to Grandma's home as a volunteer, did he understand the meaning of the word to volunteer? Or he just went there without having any kind of thought in his mind? You can't say you are a volunteer and you expect to be paid. You can't say you are a volunteer and you expect people to give you some token. It can't work. Guys, I'm speaking from experience. Hey, I remember very well when I completed my university degree. I wasn't employed like immediately. I stayed at home and it reached a point where I decided to go out as a volunteer. I went to a place called Rongo. I couldn't get employment. I went to Migori. But then Migori is very close to Nyabohanse, as you all know. I went to Migori and worked in an NGO as a volunteer. No one paid me anything. I went there to improve my skills. I went there to grow my own CV. So this Nico Buda, what exactly does he want from Maro? And when Maro said these are people that have always come up with plans to come out and say they are volunteers so that they can get close to him, then Maro is right. It is not all about the conflict. That is about the piece of land. It is the truth of the matter. My people, when I look at Nico Buda, he gives me Percy's vibes. Do you understand? When people thought Percy is a fool on the streets, she turned out to be the biggest and most cunning woman that has ever graced the streets of YouTube. Look at Nico Buda, for example. People are questioning about this piece of land. Nico Buda has chosen to do everything else. Talk about the painting, talk about his construction, talk about I don't know what and what. But if there's a topic that Nico Buda, forgive me, Nico Buda has chosen to ignore is the matter to do with the piece of land. That one he has chosen deliberately. Do you understand? Because he knows that is what everyone wants to hear. You want to tell me that person is as good as people want to paint him? Why is he not saying anything to do with the piece of land? There are some people that have said, what mistake did he do by getting the piece of land? Of course, I don't want to talk about it because you all know the story around the piece of land. Why is he not saying something? It is just a matter of time before people come out and talk about it. I heard people saying Maro is so malicious. Why did he throw Nico Buda out of Grandma's home? My people, let us be realistic. Any money that is being sent to people that are working in Grandma's home, it's because of Maro. Remember I said at some point, Maro is the influencer. And therefore, anything that Maro touches, he influences people. The reason why Maro said he does not want to see Nico Buda forgetting about the piece of land is that Maro wants to protect his brand. He does not want people to be conned people to send their money, and then stories start changing and they go back to Maro. Remember, everything in Nyabohanse starts with Maro and ends with Maro. Why did this lady subscriber call Maro? Remember, she did not send the money to Maro. The money was sent to Farmer Isa, all the way in Kisii. Why did she call Maro? It is because it is through the influence of Maro that this lady subscriber got to, start supporting Nico Buda and Farmer Isa. It is what it is. So when you look at it, what Maro is doing, he is protecting his own brand. Number 2, Maro is protecting his subscribers. Because at the end of the day, any money that will be sent there, it will be because of Maro. Because they know Maro, they trust Maro, they'll send the money knowing that they are not being conned. I feel it was prudent of Maro to tell people not to send money anyhowly. It is what it is. I don't know what you think. Let me know at the comment section. On other news, this matter concerning Gitiriba and this little boy Mosabi, it's taking an interesting turn. Gitiriba came out to speak about what really transpired. He talked about Mosabi had reached a point where he wasn't taking instructions. He would be instructed to do something, he wouldn't do it. And sometimes Gitiriba was forced to source for other people and pay them to do Mosabi's work. Guys, I don't know sometimes how people take employment. Once you are employed, whether you are employed as a farm hand, a kitchen hand, a house help or whatever, you need to take instructions. It's just as simple as that. In fact, I was so shocked when Gitiriba said they used to sleep in the same room. That tells you that Gitiriba was treating this guy as a brother. Like Gitiriba did not have any bad intentions. He just wanted all the best for this little boy. It is only that Mosabi has been overtaken by greed. And by the time you see any person coming out of the villa, going to the naysayers' side, they are usually incited. They are usually given out a lot of promises. If you listened to the podcast yesterday, I don't know whether you did, but one thing that I know is that Mosabi kept on repeating, he does not have a home. I feel they promised him a home. I feel they promised him they would construct a house for him. And I know, of course, he's going out to talk more because I know there's another podcast that will be coming up tonight. It is what it is. And that is why people are advising Maro. Let him limit the people that are getting to his compound. Because these are the people that are coming to him when in need. And then they turn against him. They start fighting him. They go out and talk trash about Maro. Sometimes you look at these people and you wonder, what exactly do they want? But to some extent, I will blame Maro because Maro is too good. And I always say Maro is too good to a fault. To an extent that he can't differentiate people that are good, those that have good intentions and those that have, evil intentions. He's always welcoming people to his home. And then at the end of the day, the people backstab him. They don't care. They don't give a damn. And that is why we are seeing all this that is unfolding right before our own eyes. So guys, I don't know what you think about this video. Let me know at the comment section. Like the video, share it with your family and friends if you feel like doing so. You can also super chat me in this channel. You can check out and you can support me by buying me chai. I love tea. You can buy for me tea through super chat. Thank you so much for your love and thank you so much for everything. Don't forget to subscribe on the road to 1,000. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.